Welcome back to The Rundown on T3 Media Studios' YouTube channel. Entertainment news and reviews by fans for fans. I'm your host, Joy Fagan, and joining me is Chris Fagan and Tabitha Jordan.
Yeah, hey guys. So, we're here on another Thursday.
I was gonna say Thursday, not Sunday.
Thursday, where we're going to do the rundown, guys. I know what we're doing here, guys. I'm sorry, I'm scrambling. I'm having a lot of fun. I might have been, I'm from Houston. I've been sipping on something that might rhyme with "een." No, I'm joking. But celebrating that Astros win, go Stros. So we're going to go through our weekly topics as we always do, guys. We're going to go over entertainment news and reviews by fans for fans. Like we always say here at the studio, we're going to talk a little bit about movies, television, and we had some trending topics that I was going to talk about Mattress Mac and stuff, but we don't have time. But yeah, that was fun. Real quick. What did you see it?
I did not.
You didn't see what Mattress Mac did?
What did he do? What did he do?
Well, he's, a big fan of all sporting events that involve Houston.
Go Stros?
Yes. So he's at the World Series games, and the Phillies fans are making sure that it is well known that
Mattress Mac in Houston sucks or something, right?
Yeah, we suck. And they were heckling him and harassing him, and they followed him.
And how old is Mattress Mac again?
He's 71.
I was like, he's 403 years old.
And they were they followed him all
to school
the way
one
out,
day.
And he just had enough. And
he lost his temper.
Sweet little Mattress Mac was like, "F you, you effing asshole!" Like he just went
laid into him.
Oh,
good on him.
And everybody here was like, "Go Mattress Mac!"
Good on him.
Yeah.
Get it?
They very quickly jumped on it. They've got shirts and stuff with him with like
looking like a gangster.
Yes. Okay, now I need one of these shirts. Hell yeah.
So there you
Somebody
go.
get me a gold tooth Mattress Mac shirt.
So he's from the north side.
Yeah. Mattress Dog. Don't mess with Mattress Mac. He's from the north. But so we're going to talk about some of the things that happened besides the trending Mattress Mac scandal where he destroyed about 9 Phillies fans all by himself. He produced the Chuck Norris movie Sidekick. You don't mess with Mattress Mac. But that's not what we're here to talk about. We're going to talk about a few things off in the world of entertainment news. So, Joy, what is the first thing we're going to talk about right now?
We have several trailers, and our first one up is The Eternal Daughter.
The Eternal Daughter. Let's see.
So this is the one with Tilda in it.
Mm-hmm. I
was immediately my brain hurts. This one's going to take brain power to understand.
The Eternal Daughter. You know what? I like Tilda Swinton.
I love her, actually. Constantine?
She's the person that... Why is that there? Let me try to delete that. I don't know where that came from. If I can't delete that, let me see.
It's not showing on the other one. There we go.
The Eternal Daughter. Okay, who wants to cover? Who wants to? Who wants to run down what this one was about?
I can't even really tell you. So
was it that confusing?
It's not that it was confusing. It's just that I know that it's one of those. So my overthinking brain, my analytical brain, is going. There's going to be more.
I feel like it's going to be
at
the
style
end that you're going to be.
And so I'm trying to figure it out.
In full transparency, I'm really leaning on them because I tasked everybody to watch these, and I only watched like 30 seconds of each trailer. So my bad, because I had to get the show ready. But go ahead. What would you say?
No, I think there's going to be something at the end that you're like,
that's what it was.
Well, we have the synopsis. Yeah. At least that. What was the synopsis on?
Yeah, but they gonna tell you everything.
No, it says in this ghost story from acclaimed filmmaker Joanna Hogg, a middle-aged daughter and her elderly mother must confront long-buried secrets when they return to their former family home, a once grand manor that has become a nearly vacant hotel brimming with mystery.
It sounds like it's going to be one of the greatest movies ever. Because Tilda Swinton,
I love her. Don't get me wrong.
I really do. Wasn't she in Constantine?
I just said that.
Usually when Tabitha speaks, I hear a high frequency pitch noise.
It's going now.
It goes.
How it's going down now.
Whenever she speaks, you know what? And I've learned that Tabitha mumbles a lot when I'm not listening to her.
how we're doing tonight. I
What-
see where it's going now.
What's the next trailer that that I was supposed to watch?
That you troll.
Troll.
Like we both said it
the-
the exact same way. It is literally Godzilla, like King Kong, done over, and they just changed the freaking bad guy.
Really?
Yes, this exact. It looks like the exact storyline.
What about you, babe? What was it? What did it seem like to you? I mean, it was Netflix, so it's got to be awesome,
Something I
right?
don't want to watch.
What was the synopsis on that one?
Deep in the
Heart of the jungle.
Dover Mountains. I
Yeah.
don't know where that is. Something gigantic wakes up after 1,000 years
Sounds
in
like me.
captivity. The creature destroys everything in its path and quickly approaches Oslo. It's like
And this is from Netflix, right?
Yeah.
This is coming out when?
December 1st. Yeah.
It seems like I mean that's the problem with Netflix. Netflix is very bad with advertising their shows, and I mean there are some shows that Netflix movies that Netflix produces that I'm like I can't wait to see that, and then it's like it's so hit and miss with them sometimes.
Yeah.
But this doesn't seem like one of those that I'm gonna. I mean, is this a fantasy or is this a real like trolls in the real world kind of a thing?
It's
it seemed like
Godzilla. Think
Yeah.
just like Godzilla in the real world, but it's a stupid freaking troll.
Instead of Godzilla, it's a troll.
Yeah, like it's literally the same storyline. Like this town is, being destroyed, and they're going to figure it out, and then they got to eliminate him before he eliminates us, and then it's the city versus the big thing. Same freaking storyline. It's so stupid.
Well, what was the next one?
A Christmas Story Christmas.
I'm excited.
A Christmas Story Christmas. Now I did watch a little bit of that one, and
I'm hoping that this will really be funny.
Yeah,
That's-
I
I'm
actually am very
hoping.
excited about this one. So like, it
I-
felt like it was going to be good.
I mean, it's one of those things that probably people are going to be like, oh, it doesn't have a point, it's stupid. But it's like it's nostalgia. And
Yes!
it's got to be better than that the sequel that they tried to do. And that look that you're giving right now is exactly right. No one really watched it. No one really knows that there was a Christmas Story 2.
I feel like I do, but I don't. Like I've seen it, but I don't. Like it's not.
I
in
never even bothered to watch it.
I think I watched it, if I'm not mistaken. Like it's like one of those ones where they do both back to back on TV back in the day.
Right.
Like I think that's where I've seen it, but I don't remember much.
And then
of
they
it.
did a live. Remember, babe? They did a Christmas Story live version with the same exact story, all different actors and all that. But I was never interested in anything else that wasn't the original Christmas Story. But with A Christmas Story Christmas, it being a direct sequel,
Yeah.
with Ralphie coming back.
With the whole freaking
Yes.
it's like the
Yeah,
crew, and
So I'm hoping that it's
yeah.
like, your National Lampoons. It's
Yes.
just silly fun.
Yes.
It's just a really good laugh that you'll just
Can
be
we just like have simple
I don't
enjoyment
need it to have
anymore?
some deep depth, deep plot. I just funny.
I want to laugh. I want to freaking just be nostalgic in the moment. Hear some Christmas music.
It's like, we watch National Lampoon's Christmas every year.
Yes.
We've seen it a million times, but it's still funny.
Which one's funny? What's your most funniest National Lampoons?
Probably the Christmas one.
The Christmas one. What about you, Tab?
oh, definitely the Christmas one.
I was listening to someone talk about this, and obviously I would say the National Lampoon, but if I really want to be honest, I think the first one is funnier than I watch on repeat, especially every Christmas, the Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
But if I was to be honest and say which one is funnier, it would probably be the first one. But it's not one that I'll go back to and watch faithfully. I'll watch the Christmas one every year.
Yeah,
just
no,
like a
for
Christmas
sure.
Story.
Absolutely, 100% agree on that one.
What was the next trailer that we got?
Lamborghini.
I'm excited about this one.
For Lamborghini. Frank Grillo. What was the synopsis for that one, baby?
Featuring Oscar winners Mira Sorvino and the screenwriter of Crash, this thrilling high-speed biopic tells the story of genius auto inventor Ferruccio Lamborghini.
Ooh, say that again. Wait. What was that? What
He's
was
like,
Ferruccio.
one more time.
a little bit slower, baby. You got to look right into the camera
Okay,
when you say that one.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
What was
All
the rest
his
of it?
life, Ferruccio has dreamed of beating his longtime rival Enzo Ferrari. And the upcoming Geneva Grand Prix could be his chance to blow past Ferrari for good. But can Ferruccio get his untested vehicle prepped for victory with the competition just months away? The race is on.
Obviously, right?
I'm so excited about
When does
this.
that one come out?
November the 18th.
You said you were excited about
I'm so excited. I love a good car movie like
Select
this.
theaters and then on demand and digital.
That's gonna hurt it though. That
I
whole the
know.
being that's not a good sign. If it was a direct I'm sorry, a theatrical release. When you just like we just had this happen with the Halloween movies, the third one and the second one, Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends. It's not a good sign when it's like theater, limited theater, and on demand release, because if you have the streaming service that they're releasing, it's like why would I
I'm not
break
gonna
an appointment to go up to a movie theater or whatever when I can just
Spend
watch it
$40
at
the movie
spend $40 at the movies and I can just watch it at home.
I got an argument for that.
What you got?
So for me, there's certain movies that I actually enjoy in the theater more than I enjoy at home.
Okay.
And for me, I like these kind of car movies where it's like the nitty gritty of the drama of the car. Because I'm a Formula One fan, like super fan.
Definitely.
And so like, there's so much drama within it. It's like its own freaking soap opera, no lie. But when they do these kind of car movies, it tends to be intense. Like, and I like
Ford versus Ferrari.
Oh, so good. So good.
Yeah.
So like I like, the theater version of that, and I prefer it over my house.
But
There's
that
just
was
certain movies that I like.
that was a movie that was directed by Ron Howard.
I know. I have high hopes for this one just because it does have some pretty amazing actors in it, and I'm just hoping that they bring that skill set to the movie, and it's going to be more of like, I honestly have like and I know that it's not the same type of movie, but in the sense of it, and I hate using this because of who had made the movie, but like was it Christina Vicky Barcelona movie? Like it's really well done and like, but it's small and well done. You know what I mean? And I know it's a Woody Allen movie.
Joey knows what you mean when she's talking about me.
I can't.
Gotta go full screen on it when
No, don't do it. Don't do it. I can't.
Every time I make her laugh like that, every time she gives, that's the catchphrase. You know what? I'm gonna do a compilation of you going, I can't.
I'm out.
That's the. Oh, and by the way, guys, we do see your comments. We'll talk and read those comments at the end of the show. So keep them coming in. Make sure you put in what topic that you're commenting on, because if you just keep it vague, I might not remember what you're talking about. So yeah. So I got a memory like a crazy elephant. So what was the next trailer that we had?
Avatar: The Way of Water.
What was the synopsis on that one?
Jake Sully and Neytiri have formed a family and are doing everything to stay together. However, they must leave their home and explore the regions of Pandora. When an ancient threat resurfaces, Jake must fight a difficult war against the humans.
When is that one coming out?
December the 16th.
I like that trailer. I mean, look, when it comes to Avatar, because of all the delays and everything, I know that it's a fool's errand to be, in the James Cameron doubting business. I get with Titanic, but when Avatar 2 Way of Water should have came out in 2012, then 2013.
Yeah, but when was Avatar supposed to come out? Do you remember how
that
late,
was even delayed.
Late that movie was? This feels like it's on brand.
and the fact that he is filming the sequels back to back the way he did, the 5th installment will be on time on its original date, technically. Or maybe might be a year or two late.
I think it's going to be 2 years late.
But when Avatar: Way of Water was supposed to come out before all the pushing and the delays, it was supposed to come out before Disney bought Fox.
Yeah.
And where am I going with this?
I don't know. Other than your skepticism of this movie based off of scheduling. One of the
things that I've always said about Avatar is, ever since the rise of the MCU and these cinematic universes, I'm sorry to be this bleak, more Avatar fans have died than are being born, is what I always said. I'm sorry.
I don't know if that's That's accurate. Do you know my children love Avatar?
Well, see, I'm in the minority.
I know that there
My
are
8-year-old loves Avatar.
I know there are hardcore fans and whatnot, but
I don't know if you call them hardcore fans. They're kind of like, it's on TV, let's watch it. Like, if I turn it on, they watch it.
Let me get us all on.
I'll say I'm in the minority, and
I'm doing something wrong here.
Couldn't possibly care less.
Oh, you're like
I've seen the first one and couldn't care less about it.
You're not what I'm talking about. You're a hater. You're a hater. I'm not talking about the haters. I'm talking about the people who.
What exactly is special about this at all? Like, I could
liked it.
Care less.
I loved Avatar.
So I have zero interest in seeing this whatsoever.
My only concern is going to be the storyline.
Right.
It felt like and this is a really shitty comparison, but it's a comparison nonetheless, is like New Moon of Twilight series boredom.
Maybe so the trailer bored you.
Yes, like I was like, so what's going?
It did not hit me the way the first trailer of, and that's my point.
So
I feel like because it's been so long, people are not. Here's the thing: after Avatar came out and broke all those records, don't doubt James Cameron. He's the GOAT. Blah blah blah. I get it. The Halloween after that movie dropped, everybody was dressed up as Na'vi. Okay. What happened to Halloween after that? Was anybody dressed up as Na'vi after that? No. Was anybody dressed up as Na'vi after? No. But after The Dark Knight came out, what were people mostly dressed up as for Halloween? The Joker. And then the Halloween after that, the Joker. The Halloween after that, the Joker.
I feel like that's an unfair comparison because the Batman series has been around so long. So it's got people interested in dressing up in those characters for a long time.
And Heath Ledger crushed it. And then he died.
And then everybody it was still, like, his character was still being spurred forward because of all the events that were happening. And you would need to come up with another series that's new, like, that hasn't had all these years of accumulated fans. It goes back to comics before it was a movie and had fans. So it's even got a already implanted fan base, whereas this had to create a fan base. It was a brand new series, a brand new concept, a brand new idea, a brand new story.
Maybe I can buy that. But here's the thing. Let me champion James Cameron for a second. Without a built-in fan base and a history from a brand new IP, as the first Avatar was, the #1 movie of all time, without a cinematic universe history, one movie. Just crushed it, destroyed everything. So why did the children, after the second year, when it came out, after the second Halloween, did not care about dressing up as Na'vi after that, and the year after that, and the year after? Why did it die off as far as...
Honestly, my opinion, the reason for it dying off, I just think comes in, one, like you've said, the pushback of a continuing of the story. Mm-hmm. So the difference is Batman's story is ongoing. There's no break from it. You've got it on cartoons, you've got it on comics, you've got it on movies, you've got it in all these other areas where Batman is constant. I mean, it's in the freaking...
But my example was Heath Ledger's Joker. I mean, people constantly, just like Harley Quinn, people constantly kept dressing up like Heath Ledger's Joker. Okay. Not every other Joker, but Heath Ledger's Joker.
Well, but his character was pivotal. Oh my God, I can't speak. His character was pivotal for the Joker brand and what he did with it, because he took it to a reality. That's why his character was so pivotal, because Batman was always little kitschy, like a little comic-y.
I don't know why I thought you were about to say Batman was little tink tink.
I mean, he was a little tink tink. This is going to be the new word. But like, Batman's Joker was always like a little goofy almost. Wasn't very scary in the sense of a reality. Whereas Heath brought mental health into it and created this reality to it, which made it even more terrifying because it felt like it could be a normal person that went through all these situations to create this character. Mm-hmm. And I think that's why his role was so pivotal. That doesn't mean that Avatar is any less because people didn't dress up afterwards. There's also not all these other areas spitting Avatar at you. It's just the movie. I think they made a cartoon, but did they make a cartoon for it or not? I can't remember.
I couldn't. I don't want to lie to you and tell you that.
Yeah, so I'm not sure about it, but
he did Titanic, right? Am I dreaming?
Right. Yes, James Cameron. Yes,
which
Titanic.
is still like revered for
It's the
what
number
he
3.
did.
It's the number 3 or
So,
number 4 movie of
I
all
don't
time?
doubt that fans are probably going to love it.
Yeah.
Because it's James Cameron,
Yeah.
and we know his abilities, and
Yes.
it's kind of like Tom Cruise in Top Gun. He did it in his own time, his own money, his own way, so that it's what he wants. I'm sure they're going to appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Like, I agree. I don't think there's going to be an issue in that.
No.
I think for the people who
Oh, no, this movie definitely will not make anywhere near the money the first one made.
That's your prediction?
It's been my prediction has always been that this movie was not going to even make $1 billion. Then when the trailer came out and all the people's reaction to the feels, then I amended that. I mean, I always reserve the right to, when new information comes in, you do have the ability to update your opinion. So when the trailer came out and I saw the
it's okay
nostalgia,
for him to be wrong.
I came from not going to make $1 billion to between 1 billion to 1.5, but it will not go past 1.5 billion. It will make $1 billion, but it will not make one. It will not go anywhere near
We'll see.
the record for the first one, and it will not cross 2 billion.
You know what? One of the greatest things about doing this show is we can all come back to this video.
And I like James Cameron. He's a dear friend of mine. But James Cameron owes me $300 million because I wrote Avatar. No, I was just joking.
Oh, God.
But I
On
just,
to the
hey,
next.
what's the next trailer
I'm so excited about this next one.
Spirited, a musical version of Charles Dickens' story of a miserly misanthrope who's taken on a magical journey.
I am so excited.
And
that's why I saved
will-
it. That's why I saved it for last
I will
because I knew
watch
you guys would love to talk about it.
anything
excited.
that Ryan Reynolds is in.
Ooh, I'm so excited about this movie. I cannot wait.
Looks so excited. You about to lose control, and we think we like it. There was, besides the trailer, there was one thing that Joy brought to my attention that was so funny. There was an ad that came
Yeah,
up.
it's like
Baby,
a
what
little
was that?
commercial. Did you see
With
it on
him
Facebook?
and Will on the couch.
Lip syncing.
Oh, no, I saw the one about them afterwards talking about it, and I hadn't gone back and watched
Yeah,
it.
so
No, there's something else that's amazing. Listen to this.
very obvious.
Where, it's
Their voices aren't matching up.
Milli Vanilli.
Yes.
That's the one. Yes, I did see that. I did see
He's
that.
all
And he's like,
man, I haven't done this in a while.
what? Yes, that was amazing. I did see that
I
one.
was like, that's awesome.
No, it was funny.
He's like, I think it went well.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. So good. Yeah, but I am so excited about this freaking movie. I cannot wait. I think it's going to be hilarious. I love that it's like kind of like a new spin on the, traditional story, which I love, of course. Everybody's watched it a bajillion times, but I just don't think they can do anything wrong. It's them two.
What was the synopsis on this one?
It's a Charles Dickens. It's like
A Christmas
Scrooge.
Carol.
Yeah,
I didn't
Christmas
put it
Carol.
into the notes?
Yeah, I read it.
Oh, you are. My bad. I'm sorry. But
Yeah, it's a Christmas Carol.
It's a musical version of
that's
Christmas Carol.
And that's the thing that worries me. I mean, it's another Christmas Carol.
Here's the
I'm
thing.
tired of that story.
Like,
No, but it's like Scrooge. It's like
I love Scrooge.
It's
though.
like
but
a
here's the thing.
weird version of it.
Even like the video game movie that Ryan Reynolds did, and I can't remember the name of it. Right
Free
now.
Guy.
Free Guy.
I
liked
didn't
it.
really. It didn't interest me watching that trailer because it's not my thing. But I was like, I love Ryan Reynolds,
And
and I
then when you watched
loved
it-
that movie and laughed my ass
Yes,
off.
it was a
so
great
I'm
movie.
just kind of like, trust the process. These two together.
You're like ride or die, ride or die.
Yes, these two together.
I know you
I
can't go
think
wrong
they
with
will
them two.
turn a
Even at like Will Ferrell's worst movies, his super corny, really bad ones are still
funny.
funny.
Yeah,
it's
so I'm
just you
like-
recognize them for what they are, and you enjoy them for what they are, and you move on with it.
Yeah.
It's not like his award-winning stuff. But I am so excited.
I feel like I feel like I'm gonna have a good time.
Yeah, it's like go to the movie theater and catch it. Like, it's more. I don't know. I'm just really excited that this one's coming out, sort of thing. I would love to see this one ASAP.
Yeah. Well, guys. Okay, so that was all the trailers that we started with. Now it's time for what's next on the docket. We have entertainment news. What's the first thing that's
First
coming?
up is the WandaVision spinoff.
Heck yeah.
Agatha, Coven of Chaos with Aubrey Plaza.
With Aubrey.
Okay, so what the news came out that Aubrey Plaza, I think she's everyone's fantasy, whether you're cis or in the LGBTQ. I don't care what you're in. She's in your fantasy category.
Yes.
If I had a list, a hall pass list, which I don't,
Aubrey's your lister?
because this person right here will not allow me to have one. But if I had one, maybe, just maybe,
Aubrey's your lister?
she would be in the top 5. Maybe,
Okay.
maybe.
I mean, you're only supposed to have 5. How many tops do you have?
My list has evolved over the decades. Why are you tricking me into getting my arse kicked after the show? This woman right here will destroy me. And this woman right here is trying to make that happen. The question is, are you in Coventry? Or was it Coven of Chaos? Chaos of Coven? What was that show called? The Agatha spinoff? Because she's trying to get me murked over here.
You do know what my name is, right?
What's your name?
My name is Tabitha.
You're a witch.
She's a witch in the freaking Bible.
I did not know that. Tabitha was a witch in the Bible?
And from Bewitched.
Yeah, you know.
The show about
Twinkle,
witches.
twinkle. Yeah, twitch your nose.
How do you do
Yeah.
that?
She actually could do it like Samantha. So Tabitha used her finger. Because she was the kid.
The little one, yeah.
Yeah, because she was the daughter.
It's white people shows. Anyway, I watched Martin. Anyway, so the news about Aubrey Plaza. Look, this is what I was 100% excited about. And guys, back me up in the comment section if you agree. We already know that the whole relationship with Aubrey Plaza and Elizabeth Olsen, that whole vibe, everybody loves them together. Have you seen those videos when Elizabeth Olsen slapped Aubrey Plaza on the butt and that look? You don't know about this? There is a whole thing about Elizabeth Olsen and Aubrey Plaza. So
Are they a thing?
Elizabeth, they're not, but they've done movies. They've done work together, and when they're doing interviews, Elizabeth Olsen always look. Everybody knows that Aubrey Plaza is like an awesome interview. Reviewer.
Yeah,
when she's on interviews, she's funny. She's funny as hell.
You never know if she's telling the truth
No.
or if she's joking, and that is the best.
But when she's on the interview, she's on the junket with Elizabeth Olsen's the only actress only person I've seen to make Aubrey Plaza like blush. She's the only person. So Agatha is a spinoff of the Wanda series, WandaVision series. So everybody's now, and me included, I'm geeking out wondering, is there going to be some kind of a tie connection with, are we going to see Elizabeth Olsen and Aubrey Plaza on screen together again? That's what I'm geeking out about. So because this loose thread, I'm hoping. So
he's got a fantasy going. We're not even gonna lie about it. It's up in there. He's ran it a few times. He's already set it up.
I've already said my piece about that. I'm not gonna confirm or deny. But Tab, how do you feel about this news about Aubrey Plaza joining the?
I'm obviously
Agatha
excited.
series? Did you watch? You watched WandaVision, right?
My WandaVision story is kind of a more in deep story because it was right after my late wife had passed, and my daughter had already seen it, and I hadn't watched it. And we were watching. She was wanting to have a Marvel night, so we were watching Marvel movies. I was like, "Hey, do we mind if we watch this? I hadn't seen it yet. I really would like to watch it and catch up." She's like, "Oh my God, yes, you need to watch it." My 12-year-old, well, she was 11 at the time, was like, "Yes, you need to watch this," not knowing really that it was going to end up in grief. The whole thing about
what
grief.
is grief if not love enduring?
Yes. And it freaking hit, and I was like, holy shit. My 11-year-old child knew I needed to watch the show because it was incredibly comforting to watch that story sort of unfold, and someone that in your mind is supposed to be all powerful and a hero literally falling at grief. Yeah. Which is
that whole series was about grief, yeah.
And it was amazing and just so well done. And I just it's one of those moments where your kids teach you, and you're like, "Whoa, I wasn't prepared for that," but it was amazing.
I have a theory about so people are wondering if the show is going to be about, because she's supposed to be playing a villain.
Correct.
And so the question is she going to be a villain from today's time, or is she going to be a villain from when from the old Coven, from like that flashback that was in WandaVision?
yeah.
Or both? Maybe she could be from both. She could be one of the witches from then and then
True.
still alive to this day.
True.
The whole thing about my theory about what's her name that played Agatha.
I can't remember her name, but
Also
of course.
on my list that does not exist, by the way.
Really? Okay. She's
But,
been in a lot.
What's her name?
I cannot. I'll be
I'm
honest.
looking it up.
What's her name? Who plays Agatha? There was another HBO series that she was in.
She's been in
Catherine
a.
Hahn.
Catherine Hahn.
She's been in a lot.
Catherine Hahn. Her character now she's like trapped in that town that Wanda imprisoned her in, and all that blah 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 yakety schmackety. She's a prisoner in her own mind. So I'm wondering if if she's going to be like as she's going through the motions in that town, still stuck as that character that Wanda has her trapped in.
Yeah.
Will this be a series of flashbacks, and that's what we're going to see with Aubrey Plaza, or are we going to see Aubrey Plaza as an antagonist in today? So what do you
question.
think?
I honestly do not know because we haven't been told what that's going to be yet. So I think that it'll be interesting to see where they take the story because I mean it is technically a spin-off, so I would think there's some connection to it, and so yeah.
I'm curious about that as well. I can't remember when it said this was supposed to come out, but to this day, everybody considers WandaVision one of the best, if not the best, series from Disney Plus.
Yeah, it was so good.
But I was always when I heard that Agatha was getting its spinoff, I was super excited about it. Adding Aubrey Plaza,
Perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that Agatha is the vessel that resurrects Wanda. Spoiler alert for those of you who have not seen Multiverse of Madness. But if Wanda, I don't think she's dead. Well, if she's dead, I think Agatha is the vessel that will bring
really
her back.
dead in this?
I mean, there's always a way to bring people back. But Wanda put Agatha under a spell. Does this mean that when Wanda dies, that the spell's broken, or that is she still enslaved in service of? I mean, Wanda,
I see what you're saying, but
that she'll now fight to bring Wanda back because she's still enslaved by Wanda.
I don't know.
In service to Wanda.
These are all very good theories and ideas.
What would you like to see?
Honestly, I'm kind of just eager for any route to the story because there's so many ways that the storyline can go from where it is and like just down to where we're doing this, where we're starting this storyline from, like is where she's at in the spinoff part. Yeah. So because that is so like unknown right now, I'm kind of eager for any direction.
So guys, let us know what you guys think about the fact that Aubrey Plaza is going to be in the series spinoff of WandaVision, which is entitled Agatha. What is it? Coven of Chaos.
Coven of Chaos.
I cannot wait to see that.
I'm excited.
I'm looking forward to that. Babe, what about you? Any what do you think about the news about Aubrey Plaza?
Well, I love her. I mean, she's funny, and of course, I love Catherine Hahn. She's been funny in was she in Bad Moms?
Yeah.
Oh yes, Bad Moms was amazing.
She's hilarious.
Yes.
I can't wait to see it.
Definitely.
So guys, let us know what you guys think about that, and maybe we'll talk about it in the upcoming We Got Your Mail. What is the next topic of the? I know what the next topic is.
Movies
that are turning 10.
Yes.
Movie turnings. Movies
Number
that are
one,
turning 20
y'all.
and 10. Go ahead.
Number 1, did you read what the first movie is on the list?
The Twilight.
Part 2. The one I freaking mentioned earlier. I didn't even read that. I was like, whoa.
Okay, yeah. Spoiler alert. Movies turning 10 years old today. We have go down the line. What movies that we have that are turning?
The Twilight Saga: Breaking Dawn Part 2.
Yes.
We got Lincoln.
Yes. We got turning 10. We have Twilight. We have Lincoln. What else we got?
Skyfall.
We got Skyfall.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Oh,
Yeah,
I forgot
Wreck-It
to
Ralph.
change the lower third. Let's see. You said Wreck-It Ralph. Yeah.
Flight.
Turning 10. That's
Oh,
Turning
that
10.
one.
Yeah, Flight.
That was it for the 10.
For Turning 10. All right, what do we got turning?
Turning 20.
What do we
We've
got
got
here?
Harry Potter and the Chamber of
Dang.
Secrets. I know.
You feel old? You feel old?
I don't know if I'm
30
okay
what?
with this.
My son used to watch all these when he was a little kid.
It hurts. It hurts.
He was Harry Potter many years in a row.
Before
for
well, you know,
Halloween.
before we continue on the 21 on the 10 list, what from the 10 list, the movies that are turning 10 that hit you that hit you the hardest?
Well, I mean, it kind of hurt for Breaking Dawn. I mean, granted, I was an adult, but I just didn't think that it was that much of an adult.
Okay.
I was into the Twilight stuff at the time. I read all the books many
Me
times
too.
and watched them all. So
For me, it was Wreck-It Ralph. All right, now continuing on the ones that are turning 20, we have You said Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets. What was after that?
8 Mile.
8 Mile. All right,
I
Eminem.
feel really freaking
know.
old.
Mom spaghetti, knees weak, arms are heavy, and vomit on the sweater already.
Really freaking old. 20.
20 years old. Damn,
It
Eminem
hurts.
is old. Eminem's almost 50. All right.
Hurts. It hurts. So bad.
Die Another Day, which Chris was like, "Oh, damn,
Another
Craig."
Bond movie.
And I was like,
Freaking,
"No,
that's
it's
the
Halle
one
Berry."
with the one with Halle Berry. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Ain't it crazy that there's
Ooh,
two
man, I
Bond
read-
movies? There's a
So
Bond
gay.
movie. There's a Bond movie turning 10 and a Bond movie turning 20.
That's
Wow.
crazy. First of all, I'm really gay. I watched that movie and I was like, okay,
You're like, yes, confirmed.
I'm for it. Give me some of that Halle Berry.
You know what? Every black person and gay person was probably saying the same thing. Give me some of that Halle Berry.
Give me
It's
some
like
of
a
that Halle
it's a Halle
Berry.
Berry tug of war. Like she's mine.
I'm appreciating all of it because Pierce Brosnan and the
See, I don't
English accent. And
I like his
everything.
accent, but I don't find him like attractive for some reason. Well, I mean, I'm gay. There's the some reason, but he's not
I
my
wonder
type.
why
of
I
man.
don't find
I
Pierce
grew
Brosnan
up
attractive.
Watching a lot of
I'm
TV
gay.
with like my aunts and my grandma and stuff.
Yeah.
So Remington Steele.
Okay.
And
Okay.
He was much younger then, but yeah.
Yeah.
Seeing him again as Dr. Fate in Black Adam didn't churn
Now
your
he
butter.
was doing the grandpa thing. It was very like.
And like honestly, where I think about him is Mrs. Doubtfire every freaking time.
forgot
My
he was
brain
in
just
that.
goes straight to Mrs. Doubtfire and his little like mankini thing he wore, and I'm like, yeah, I'm just not attracted to
Help
him.
is on the way, dear. Help is on the way. What else is turning 20 this year?
Finally, Friday After Next.
Friday
Oh
after next.
God.
I am a boy. You are not in prison anymore. When Terry Crews was trying to molest
I love Cat Williams. So
Oh my God.
Cat Williams. Oh my! I want my fish squirming. You are not in prison anymore. That was the first time we were introduced to Terry Crews. But
Oh man, so
so
good.
from all the movies from between what was it, Harry Potter, from 8 Mile to James Bond to Friday After Next, what was the movie? Which one stands out to you the most?
Oh God. Friday After Next.
Friday. I mean, I
Yeah,
love
like
good
that kind of
comedy.
hurts.
That's
like
the one that turned.
It hurts my soul. Like I'm like,
Oh.
Yeah. I'm gonna say 8 Mile. I'm gonna go with 8 Mile.
see, 8 Mile.
8 Mile hit me very hard. I was a huge Eminem fan, and then seeing that he could. Before I was into movies as much as I'm in, I thought, wow, he's a great actor. But I was like, now I'm like, well, he was just being himself. What were you about to say?
I just 8 Mile. I liked the movie and I thought it was great. I didn't love it as much as I loved Friday After Next.
Right.
And so like I remember loving that movie and
Yeah.
just dying the entire time, like dying. And so
And it was a Christmas movie.
yeah.
wasn't it?
What was it?
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
it released
Yeah,
in
it
Christmas?
was
I
around
was like,
Christmas
but it
time,
was
yeah.
like
It was a
I thought it was
Christmas movie.
earlier for some reason.
They got all the stuff stolen.
I
out
mean,
of
it
their
came out in November.
apartments And
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just so funny.
Top flight security of the world, Craig. Hey, out of everything in the list, well, I'll say 8 Mile and Next Friday is probably the most quotable from the 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let us know in the comments what your favorite movie is from that turned. What?
Pimp Down.
Oh, 11/20. Pimp in distress. Don't be sorry, be helpful. Mike Epps was the most quoted in that movie. I mean, Mike, little tink tink. We were just talking about that earlier. That's one of his quotes.
Tink tink.
Little tink tink. Little tink tink. He was talking about that racer that had his legs amputated. But
we named it for something else though.
But oh god,
it's been all over.
Little tink tink means something else on TikTok.
Little tink tink means something.
Little TikTok and little tink tink means something else.
Little tink tink's a thing now.
Oh god, if you guys don't know on YouTube, we're also streaming live on Tabitha's TikTok.
This is like it's obvious. It's your descriptor now.
Oh wow. What, me? Wait, hold on. Wait. Me? Me?
He said this is your name now.
Wow. Okay. All right. It's like that. All right, TikTok. Okay. All right. Back to YouTube, where my real friends are, who will never betray me. But let's close the show out. I know we've been going a little bit long on this, so let's close the show out and let's get to the reviews. What do we have? We're going to talk about
Interview with the Vampire.
Interview with the Vampire. 3
and 4.
We're only going to talk about episodes 3 and 4. That's where we're caught up on.
That's where we made it to.
I've watched it all because I binged it.
Yeah,
It's
but we're only going to talk about 3 and 4. If I can get where is it at?
And as Chris calls him, Pretty Ricky.
First of all, I see Rachel's comment there on the very bottom.
What's that say?
Don't you get sassy with me, young lady.
What did I miss
Tell
here?
her.
What did
my eyeballs can read all the way over there too.
What did I miss? All right, starting with episode 3. Let me see if I can get that up here. Here we go. Where am I at? Come on. There we go. Episode 3. Anne writes the Interview with Vampire. This is from Collider, season 1, episode 3 recap. When it rains, it pours. Episode 3. It's my very nature that of a devil opens on our vampire lovers seated side by side in a park under cover of darkness. Louis pensive turns to look at Lestat. Do you ever think that we, that is to say our kind, were put on this earth for a larger purpose? I remember that conversation.
He was really not wanting to kill people.
Yeah.
And trying to convince Lestat that there had to be something else for them. And Lestat was just like, yeah, no.
Yeah, he was, he's been, I don't remember what episode it's in, so I can't say it. I think it's like the last episode too. Damn it.
Well, he's kind of been at the end of his rope each episode.
But I feel like there's so much more.
Because, he sort of kind of appeases Louis by being like, fine, if that's what you want to do, we'll do it. But it's still kind of like a half-ass attempt.
So what I think it is he's so patient. He's so used to, like, biding his time that he's willing to bide his time until Louis is like, all right, you're right, this sucks. Like, he knows he's kind of got to go through the path is what his brain is doing. And so he's just biding his time. He's like, I'm going to let you try it. I'll support you for this little bit because, you know what, we got forever.
Right.
Might as well let you try it.
Might as well.
So I think that's what's happening with his attitude, like why he's, kind of okay with waiting and, letting him do his thing, even though it's obvious he does not agree with it.
Right, exactly.
He's like, kill these bitches.
Like a fish that doesn't swim. Building on the ambivalence. Louis expresses in last week's episode about the distance for killing, and you were just talking about this preoccupation with purpose and moral righteousness. Louis and Lestat kick off this episode with a master class in vampire ethics. Louis suggests their dark gift could be used for something other than hedonism.
Hedonism.
What is that?
Hedonism.
I've never heard of that word.
Your dirty naughty
stuff.
Oh, okay. Let's try that tonight. That vampires could be productive and vital members of human communist communities. Oh, sorry about that. In which they live, and that they could feed only on those who deserve. such a fate. Lestat sees that as a fool's errand, and everyone is capable of abomination. I have my glasses on, but my
You can't see it.
my eyes have gotten worse, so I know I need to update my. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking by it. I remember that conversation.
Trying to pull a Dexter.
He was like, "That's exactly what I said."
He's just wanting to pull a Dexter.
That's exactly what I said when I was talking about because Lestat was like, my whole point was, you're gonna have a list of what constitute as a quote unquote bad person, but the gray areas that's gonna evolve. Some person's gonna do something that's gonna kind of fit in your list, and then kind of not. You're gonna understand his reasons. Like Lestat was a realist.
Louis really was thinking in his mind like a Dexter. I want to kill them really bad. Whereas Louis,
anybody
Lestat was
could
like
be
everybody that passes by. He wants to rob his mom. You want to get him?
He was like, everyone's corrupt.
Everyone's
corrupt.
Everybody has.
He's
moments
drunk. You want to kill him?
It was just a matter of everyone's corrupt. That's
the messed up thing about it is I easily could have said just kill all the racist people, but then that would have brought too much attention to yourself because it was a very racist time. Yeah. So it's like that moved me out of it. To illustrate his point, Lestat and Louis takes a walk through the streets in New Orleans. Eavesdropping on the thoughts of passersby. Louis defends them all, including drunks and petty thieves, when he points out one man who might be worthy of death because he takes advantage of the less fortunate. Lestat does not give him a real chance to decide before subduing the man in the alley. Louis, horrified, still refuses to drink the man's blood, choosing instead to feed from a cat. Louis and Lestat make their way to Azalea Hall, and one of Louis' premier establishments to watch a new singer, Antoinette, played by Mara Athari. As the two men sit side by side each other, it's clear Lestat is still angry. Louis confesses that he has decided to no longer kill and feed on humans. He will subsist on the blood of animals alone for as long as he can. Lestat mocks this decision. That when they were sitting there at that, listening to that performance. Yeah, he's right. That's side by side. They seemed like an angry couple, an old married couple that was just like really pissed
a lot of the
at each other.
times.
Yeah. Well, and it was like some of the points they make in the interview part is he makes these little snarky comments about their marriage, and it, just like it's like he's almost trying to point out that Lestat is abusive to him in a lot of ways, and like he's a domestic, abused spouse. Yeah. So
he makes reference several times
to that.
Being so angry and wanting to change his mind about things, but still being convinced and charmed. Yeah. Right back into everything being fine.
Lestat heckles the man and insults the man that was performing. Insults his musical talent. The other patrons call on Lestat to prove his bona fides and to play something better. He accepts their challenge, much to Louis' chagrin, never passing up on an opportunity to be pedantic. Lestat begins to play an extolling Bach as a genius. The crowd boos. They're not in Storyville for Bach, after all. In an impressive display of showmanship, Lestat switches from Bach to ragtime seamlessly, and the crowd cheers. I thought that was funny. I didn't expect it. I thought the whole scene was going to go on with him just playing classical music, and that they were going to continue doing. I'm sorry. The alcohol has hit me, so my reading has gotten worse because
Andy can't see.
And I can't see. Aren't I enough?
That's when he
starts flirting with the singer.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
lady.
Well, and
Louis got jealous of that. That was interesting.
Well, Louis got jealous. Why was that interesting? Louis hasn't done like anything. He has been like he got jealous of it because
Wait, didn't he hook up with an old boyfriend?
No, that was after that.
That's after.
Oh, never. That's right.
That's after.
That set the rule.
He
Never
just
mind. I got
kind
ahead
of
of ourselves.
basically assumed we are married,
Yeah,
so it's
like,
just
he
me and
assumed it
you.
was just them two,
Yeah.
and like Lestat
And
was
he also
already
felt
doing
like we're a
these
gay couple,
Yeah.
and you're
Why are you
Why
with a
are you
woman?
with a woman? Yeah. I don't like that.
And then he was like, "Well, I have these tastes."
It's
and
like I love to switch it up every
once in a while. He's like, "You'll learn. It's a
That's
long
something.
life."
That's exactly something I remember thinking about being like, if you were immortal or a vampire, you would. I mean, if you're gonna live forever, you're gonna get bored. You can't. I mean, even if you were married, if you're gonna live forever, you're gonna get bored. I mean, after a while. I mean, you don't agree? You don't think you would?
I mean, with the right, it's not that you get bored. I think if you grow with someone, you can do things with someone without saying that you're getting bored with that specific person. I'm not one that thinks of for eternity. I mean, they could do things together. It doesn't have to be that you're getting bored with that person.
I mean, you have the mentality of somebody who is mortal and who will, it eventually will end. But if it was going to go on for centuries,
I don't know. I read a lot of like romance novels, so my brain's not the right brain for this.
I mean, that's cute. But if none of those romance novels talk about immortality,
They do. The ones I read paranormal romance, so it's like vampire romance novels.
I would not expect any immortal to stick with their
Hey,
spouse.
they're called life
forever.
mates in my book.
Life, yeah. I don't know. Humans, I just know human nature. There's boredom and there. I mean, I'm sorry. If you were immortal, I would assume that you'd be open to anything. Bisexuality.
It's not that you're not open to it. It's just that I'm saying it doesn't have to not be like the whole point is Lestat could pull his partner into it. That's how they started. It's how he convinced him to be gay. That was the fucking whore, and then he
Well, it
moved her
turned
out
out
of
that he
life.
was always. He.
Yes, but that what I mean by that got him to come out and have a relationship with him. Because it helped him remove that barrier, which has to happen. So like my concept of like you can do things with your partner and explore if exploring is what you need. It does not have to be this thing where you stray off.
Well, and he's also letting him know we have about 1,000,000 years together because we're immortal. So,
but I'm like,
So every
dude,
now
let
and
the
then
man join.
I wanna-
Goodness, stop being selfish about it. Like, gosh.
Louis grows weaker each day, starving from his diet of rats and other small animals. He is irritable, pallid, hardly able to hold on a book, let alone a conversation, and his sex drive is shot. Lestat grows closer to young Antoinette, flirting with her frequently in public. One day, he brings her back to Louis' room. One thing leads to another, and they invite Louis to join them. He declines and leaves to hunt. When Louis runs into Lestat later that evening, they argue. Lestat reveals that he did not feed on the singer after their tryst. A lover's rendezvous, by the way. You don't know what a tryst is. It's a lover's rendezvous. Watch the movie 40 Days and 40 Nights. That's why I know what that word means, by the way. Anyway. When Louis runs into Lestat later that evening, they argue. Lestat reveals that he did not sleep with the singer after their tryst, as Louis had expected, preserving her life because of her talents. Louis asks why he's not enough. From time to time, I like a little variety, is what he says. Lestat says, pointing out the two of them will share innumerable nights together. His demeanor changes when Louis confirms that he has the same freedoms, but he ultimately answers, "Of course," four or five times.
A bunch of times.
He said, I remember that specifically.
Of course.
So can I sleep with other people too? Of course. Of course. I was like,
that's totally fine.
After the third time, I was like, he's not that fine
Fine.
with it. Yeah.
Totally fine.
And Malloy also points out that because he did interview Louis years ago, and he's like, back then and now, your stories aren't really quite the same. They're a little bit different.
Yeah. So they take that part further, and did you get to the point where he explains why that is?
And we only saw episode 3 and 4.
I know, but I don't know where. You know that when you watch the whole
Like
thing,
where Louis says why or Malloy says why.
where Louis is telling Malloy why his story seems different.
I don't.
The
only thing I heard him say was it's been centuries or something.
It's been centuries. Memories.
No. He actually tells a reason, something.
Yeah, they covered that in the episodes that we saw because it was like you told him this story back when we first interviewed, and you're telling it again here, and it's different. It's because
he just said it's because time passes and memories fade. So my story changes.
That's part of it, and then there's another chunk. But another chunk I think comes in the next episode.
Okay.
Like when he says that.
Let me fast forward. Louis escapes reacting to the disrespect offer in real time when he is informed that there is a visitor looking for him. He exits the room to find Jonah, a childhood friend, waiting for him in the army fatigues. We were talking about that army friend, and then they had their little moment,
that little tish
in the woods. And they were talking about memories and stuff. Was it raining? Was it not raining? And things like that. Like things evolved and things. Because when I did my recap, when we did our recap of episode 1, I felt like Louis' acting on episode 1 when he went into confessional. That was some of the best acting I've seen on TV. I would be shocked if he doesn't get a Grammy or something.
Yeah.
Because that act, when he was in that confessional, that was some of the emotionally the best acting I've ever seen in my.
I will say
TV.
this show though has had and look, I love the movie, so
I'm constantly bringing up the movie.
Yeah,
too.
I loved the movie, and this took it to such a place beyond the movie, and I am
because there's time
obsessed.
to go deep.
Yeah. I am obsessed. They are bringing in this humanizing aspect to vampires because, vampires are they were human. Yeah. And
they can get jealous. They can get angry.
Yeah. And it's all these emotions and feelings and things that they're going through, but they're just taking it so deep. And I really freaking love it.
Yeah. Moving on forward. Lestat Cruelty chooses this moment of vulnerability and to inform Louis of the notice they've received of the impending dissolution of Storyville's status as a red light district.
Yeah, they telling them they need to move somewhere else.
And because because that guy was hating on him and the competition.
So then he puts the big sign up that says "No white people."
Yeah, that guy laughed at him and stuff. And then at the end of it, he reveals that he was a vampire and kills that guy. That was. I knew that was going to happen, but I mean, it was sloppy. It was very, very sloppy for him to kill that man in the way that it caused the chain reaction, that leads into the next episode. Because you're not just gonna kill back then, especially a white man in that situation, and think that there's not going to be any repercussions. Yeah. And it caused the destruction of a lot of black neighborhoods and homes.
Well, they argue even more because Louis says, "I did this. I killed that man for my people to right a wrong," and Lestat's like, "No, you didn't.
You did it.
It for yourself."
Yeah, he called him on his core desire of why he did it, even though his rationale was for legitimate reasons, for things that were happening, but he did it because that man pissed him off.
Yeah. So I thought that was an amazing episode, and
well, that's the ending is where we get the.
And when in the middle of when the whole neighborhood burning up and everything, so he goes in to rescue
the girl.
The girl, and that becomes what's her name from
Claudia.
Her character from the
Kirsten Dunst.
Kirsten Dunst's character from the movie.
Well, they aged her, which I liked. They didn't make her 8.
Because we talked about that because in the TV series she's 14.
Yeah. In the movie, she's 11.
In the movie, she's 11.
She looks like she's 8, though.
But in
the book, she was 5.
Yeah,
but they didn't want to go there with
because
that.
it gets putting adult language on, like, that
Yes.
needs to happen. Yeah, you can do that in a book, but creating it visually.
Which they, I guess, in the movie version, pushed it as far as they could because Kirsten Dunst looked
like she was
like
8.
a little, but
yeah.
Like she
they
was
had her
11,
playing like an 11-year-old.
But each scenario, it makes sense. I mean, 11, Kirsten Dunst being a girl who now knows that she won't ever get older, she won't develop as a woman.
Correct.
I remember she took women and killed them and kept them, right?
In the movie?
In the movie,
Yes.
because she was mad that she could
Yeah.
not develop as a woman. And in the series, she's 14. Makes sense. Now she's in the middle of her teenage hormonal.
They called it that she's a puberty ridden.
And she's in puberty.
Yeah.
So she's hungry all the time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Her
And in the
emotions
book,
are everywhere.
And in the book, it makes sense with her being 5 because she's a 5-year-old. She's
Yeah,
immature
crazy.
and it's just pure id. I'm like, could you do not turn a 5-year-old into a vampire? I'm sorry, you're just asking for it. But
But we were laughing at Claudia was hilarious with the.
Yeah, I'm just a teenager. Episode 4. Let me scroll down. You ain't a girl, you're the devil. When Lestat out for her first hunt, they pull up to a foreman upon which a drunk man is slumped. Claudia seems disinterested in the man, despite her hunger prompting Louis to gloat that she takes after him in his aversion to kill. As they call her back to the car, she smells something and darts off. Both vampires pursue. Claudia stands in an enclosed pavilion and begins humming, drawing the attention of a police officer. The officer asks her where her parents are. Does she? And she does not answer. Continues to hum like a demented ghost. The officer grows frustrated by her insubordination. By the time Louis and Lestat find her, she has already sunk her teeth into the neck of that officer. That first kill that came by the way. I was wondering why. It was interesting to me that she denied that first kill to go after that officer, and it brought more. She killed somebody that would bring attention.
But she
to them.
was being an impetuous.
She was impulsive. It was just a matter of someone who was impulsively there. That cop was the candy at the register that she wanted.
And then she was just darting all over. Would not waiting for them to try to explain to her.
And when she was buying coffins, why does she talk to the books? The family slips into something of a domestic routine. Each morning they prepare for their rest. Claudia, missing the company of other children, documents her hijinks in a journal. On her way to the coffin, she shares with Daddy Lou. The scratch of her pen, even breathing the lid of the coffin is too loud for Lestat, and he complains for her to stop. She instead asks, "Who made him?" Lestat, tired and cranky,
He was like, "Look,
complains to Louis about his frustration in French. Claudia notes their linguistic shift in her journal. That whole thing was funny as hell, switching to French to so she wouldn't understand. But it felt like a married couple that were dealing with
she thought they're
overbearing teenager.
Yeah.
Strange ways of showing how they liked each other.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because she wrote in the journal, and they sometimes they get together, and she didn't understand.
Well, and she was sneaking a peek when she finally
she finally saw them getting to bed together in the coffin together, and I thought that was funny. Louis and Claudia travel by boat on a bayou so that Louis can feed on fish and other wildlife. Claudia complains about how Uncle Les' secret information about his past and his maker were unfair since he'd forced them to a pact of transparency. She asks how love between two men works, and Louis explains their sexuality and their arrangement. She accuses Lestat of cheating on Louis when he disappears for long stretches. but Louis explains that he has asked Lestat to conduct his extravagant killings away from him. Yeah, he was talking about how he kills, and I find it gross. I can't watch when he does that. Yeah, I know we're going over. And moving on to the end of that episode this is episode 4, right?
Yes. Episode 4.
Claudia's increasing exposure to sex compounds her frustration of being now a young woman. Yeah, she gets a boyfriend.
Well, she gets a boy that she's interested in that's been like slightly flirting with her and tossing flowers and
then
it's her first experience, so of course she's like
super excited about everything.
Yeah, and then she kills him
because she doesn't understand
the emotion she's going through when she's getting it on.
So that's how that episode ends, and that was a sad thing about it. I mean,
well, it's like your first breakup, except for he died. So
he died.
Was just
crap.
Crushed by
that escalated.
I honestly feel like Lestat predicted it. He knew that's exactly how it was going to happen.
Also understand that they couldn't save him.
Yeah,
like she didn't get that part when she was like, "Fix him," and they're like, "Yeah, I can't. He's dead."
Yeah.
So that whole thing with Lestat, I still feel like Lestat could predict exactly where this was all going from day one.
Well, yeah, because he's 169 years old.
Yeah,
so he's kind of been around the block many times.
Yeah, but I'm still curious on why when it comes to her, he even entertained it. He could have told her, no, this is going to end badly. Like, no, I'm not going to turn her. Like, no.
Because of Louis.
You wanted her, just like with the whole thing with the son. He knew he could have told Louis, like, you're going to burn up out there, but he didn't. He made him go out. I guess you got to go through the motions. Everybody keeps talking about episode 5. I have my theories about what happens, but I'm not gonna.
We're gonna try to watch it.
You want to try to watch it tonight?
I don't know. We'll see.
Episode 6 comes out this Sunday, and then there's 7 episodes.
6 is already out.
For the AMC Plus people.
Oh yeah,
Wait, do you have AMC Plus?
I do.
Yeah. You get it a week early.
We were talking about that. Yeah,
I do.
Yeah. You privileged little AMC Plus people have already seen episode 6. Regular AMC folk like us.
We don't get it till Sunday.
We don't get it till Sunday. I'm so sorry. All right. Any comments that we need to go back on that?
There's been a lot of comments.
No, well, the comments are not questions to be answered. It's banter back and forth.
There's been a lot of banter. Well, some of the questions were at the beginning.
And I answered.
Did you answer some of them? Guys, if y'all got any questions, we can hit you up right now. Send them through.
Anything specifically
Anything you want us to rehash?
But mostly.
It's mostly was just comments and things about what we were
talking about,
but nothing's.
Let's see. Nothing. Anything that specifically wanna. No questions. No comment. No nothing. No super chats.
Regarding anything to do with what we've talked about on the show. If you just came in,
Catherine Hahn.
ran over.
Yeah, Catherine Hahn is the
movies that are coming out, any entertainment that you want to
tits. Catherine Hahn is the tits.
Wait, I heard tits. What?
Catherine Hahn is the tits. Love her.
She is the tits. Yeah.
Rachel, that was.
It's no worries.
Rachel says Bad Moms is great.
Bad Moms is great.
Nixon, and we're back. I don't know. Okay, yeah. So no specific questions. I have cable and have you guys are just talking amongst yourselves. Well, guys, that is it. That's the show, guys. Thank you guys for joining us for another rundown. We are gonna get out of here. We're already over an hour. I'm sorry that I had to start the show a little later than normal. I'm sorry. I just have a day job. I have to get through things. But I've been reminded that we need to wrap it up. So, guys, if you want to follow me online, you can go to Chris W. Fagan or at T3 Medias. If you want to send us any questions, any comments, concerns, anything that you want us to react to, rundown, let us know. We do this every Thursday. Sometimes I try to get the rundown on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays, but Guaranteed every Thursday
Yeah.
we do a rundown. Thank you for helping us out, Miss Tabitha Jordan, and on TikTok as well. Let us know where we can find you online.
Over there too.
The question was, where can we find you online?
So for me, sorry, I was doing TikTok. I can't do two things at once. My online is TikTok for Let's Have Fun 012. For Instagram, it's tabitha.jordan.18, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
me, right?
Yeah.
So you can find me there. Follow.
And to my left, Joy Fagan. We can find you online. Where can we do that? What is your @
My TikTok is Just Joy, and I have an Etsy store that is Scrub Caps and More by Joy.
Well, guys, I appreciate you guys once again joining us. We're going to go try to catch up with the Astros games. I don't even know who's winning or losing.
We are winning.
We are winning. Damn right. Go Stros. Mattress Mac ain't playing that shit no more.
Strohs before hoes, man.
What? What? I've never. Why did I think of that?
Strohs before hoes.
That
That's
is
how it
awesome. Stros before hoes.